wait, it worked. Wait. Hello. Can you guys hear? Like, can you hear me, guys? Uh, I have the stream on my phone. I can't even tell if this is working. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, wait, I think it worked. Is it too loud? Okay, guys. Hi. It is I. Let me just check the volume settings on my phone. Oh my gosh, wait, my mic is. Oh my gosh! Oops! My mic is way too loud. Let me put out my volume a bit. Alright. Alright, guys. Alright. I'll do one more ping in my Discord server. Alright, so DDLC Plus. DDLC Plus is out. It's here. It's there we go. One more Sayori. There. Alright. Oh. Oh, I'm too quiet. Ah! Oh my gosh. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a streamer, but let me see. I'll look on my phone. Alright, I think are the settings good? Are the settings alright? Let me see. Alright. Okay. Are we ready, guys? Are we all buckled up? We're gonna get DDLC up. Alright. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, we're good. Alright. We're gonna start stream. Hey. Hi. It's me, Sayori Cookie. I've been gone for a long time, but, we are going to be playing DDLC Plus. I only have one monitor, so I can't really do this that well. But, okay, so I gotta show you something I found. If you click exit DDLC and return to the desktop, look, I like booted up the game, right? And then if you click this, look what happens. We have a desktop now. I haven't checked out any of this, but there's the side stories, files. What are the files? Wait, it's the files, the DDL characters. Oh, this is cool. Oh my gosh. The music's kind of cool. Dear Sunshine and Candy Hearts. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, yeah! Dear Sunshine? Wait, isn't this the poem name? Wait, guys, okay. My settings are good, right? You can hear what I'm saying. Am I too quiet? But I'm gonna keep playing the song. It's good. Oh! Can I skip? Oh wait, it does still say starting soon. I'm not a streamer. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Alright. Oopsie. Alright. Anyways. We got Candy Hearts. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna skip the songs for now. We're gonna see what was it. Let's go side. So DDLC. If I click this, it'll take me to the main game. Side stories. We'll leave that for last because those are gonna be cool. So we got mail. Inbox. No new mail. Oh my gosh, are they gonna send me stuff? Am I gonna get like messages? So this is like my laptop inside of a laptop. Settings. Music volume, sound volume. Okay, it should be. Oh, okay. Is it good? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, let me see. I don't know. But hey, we're gonna move on. If it's bad, someone please say it in chat and I'll try to fix it. Pictures. Ah! Oh, sorry. Look. So there's pictures. Okay, this is the new stuff. We got. Wait, oh my gosh, can I make a wall? This can be my wallpaper. Sayori. So I can unlock pictures to set as my wallpaper. Okay, I know I don't want to be biased, but I'm just gonna set this as my wallpaper on my computer. Okay, like my DDLC in-game error. Error. Wait, you can get achievements? What? Files? Mail? Is this in my mail? I don't know what this is. Okay, but this is good. This is cute. So let's go to side stories. This is what we're all waiting for. Side stories. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to events. To get all 6, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their stuff. All right, we're gonna have to play the main game for this. We're gonna go DDLC. All right. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do some voice acting for you guys here. All right. You guys haven't. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to play the main game for a little bit first. So, see, there's some new settings. I can change languages. Espanol. Okay, I'm sorry. I just mispronounced that. Look at that. Look at all the languages. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's go. All right. So, let's just play. Let's just play. Let's see how this goes. New game. Okay. I'm not gonna put Sayori Cookie or anything because that would get so confusing so fast. So, I'm just gonna put Sayori or no, that's what oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'll put MC because, you know, it'll keep it very, this isn't going to be biased or anything. We're going to do MC, okay? We're going to try to be fair to every girl. All right. All right, guys, you want me to voice act? We're going to voice act now. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sorry. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, MC. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, MC, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Woo! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay, scene 2. The school day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have cut into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wake up. Sorry. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No what?
Well, that you can come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. See ya, loser. Okay, I added that.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah, let's go! Ah!
I'm sorry if I'm screaming a lot. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Quite literally. I dejectedly Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading so much. Okay. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Alright, this is when my voice acting comes in. Okay.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, MC, what a nice surprise. I'm not good with voices, but I hope this helps you. Welcome to the club. All words escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Yeah. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, MC.
Monika smiles sweetly.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, MC. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first. Then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the big club last year?
Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it!
Oh, sorry. Oh, Natsuki's way too high. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, MC, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them are amazing to me. Telling a good story in such foreign worlds is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh, hey, we got a follower! Yay! Oh, on Twitch? Oh, what? How? Wait, why is my Twitch here? What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait. Okay, continuing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Ugh. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ah! I hate horror!
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Siddles. Wait! Siddles? Oh, thank you, Lime, for the subscription. I really don't know how this alert stuff is working, but thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Alright.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
Oh, wait, sorry.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a competent writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, MC? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the whole time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh. But, I'm sorry, I thought...
MC?
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next club meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
MC, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monika, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, MC, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
I'm sorry, I'm resisting the urge to scream, but I just feel bad for my viewers. Alright, we're going home now. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course,
Monika!
oh my gosh. Will I really be happy spending every day in an after-school literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. All right, guys. We're at the poem bit. All right, guys. So we're gonna talk about my goal. So I think the side stories. If you guys weren't here for when we started, the side stories are like basically you have to write poems that the girls like, and then you can go back, I think, and like get the side stories. I have no clue how it works. So my goal, I'm gonna write poem. I'm gonna save this point, come back and write poems for each girl one at a time, and then we'll check out the side stories. I'll skip through some of the text if it, when it bores you guys. But yeah. So let me see. So should we do? I guess we can go for Sayori first. I'm Sayori Cookie after all. sorry. Good. Let me see. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear my loud keyboard, but yeah. All right. So okay, and then we're gonna save it right here. Oh, autosave. Oh, they auto saves now. Let's go. That's so cool. All right. So we're gonna go for Sayori first. So yeah. Also, if you guys ever have any questions for me or that you want me to answer, I'll be reading the chat on the side, so just let me know. Okay. Jumpy. Oh. Rain cloud. Okay. Let me see. You see, we might accidentally get Natsuki, so if that happens, that's fine. Oh, my gosh, I'm forgetting my DDLC knowledge. Okay. Melancholy. Oh my gosh! Oh, I am a Sayori. I know a lot about Sayori. Don't worry. Giggle, charm, parfait shopping, hope. Giggle. Oh my gosh! Okay. Misery. Okay. Here. Oh. Guys, we might get Natsuki. Alright. Pain. Color, uncanny, incongruent. Comfort? Okay. Summer. I feel like Sayori would be summer. It's not. We're gonna get Natsuki, guys. It's a little promise. Okay, promise is Sayori. Fun. Sayori. Hop. No, I think hop is Natsuki. Unrestrained. Treasure. Defeat. Treasure? Yeah, Sayori. Warm. Sayori. Okay, we might get Sayori again. Haha. Alright. Awesome. Who's awesome? Who does Dan Salvato think is awesome? Oh, Sayori. Dan Salvato, that's a little biased. No, I'm kidding. Alright, Scars? No, that's probably the Yuri. Boop. No, that's Natsuki. Fear. There we go. Disown. Who are we gonna disown? Oh, Yuri. That made sense. Loud. Wait! Oh my gosh, I got an achievement. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Alright, let's go. Loud Sayori, and then together Sayori, and then what's marriage? Oh, Sayori. Oh, okay. Alright, guys, we're gonna skip through some of the dialogue. Okay. Alright, hi again, MC. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, MC. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs yet. And last year...
Oh, wait, oops. I kind of messed up. It's okay.
And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. MC always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and MC can become really good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Wait, sorry, a weird voice.
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright.
Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh my gosh, MC is being such a simp. Wait, no, I'm not gonna say anything. She even picked out a book that she'll think I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick out some. Okay. So this is the part Sayori and Monika are having a conversation. Okay. All right, guys. I'm just gonna. So basically, MC he's so bored that he goes to sleep. Because he's so bored he goes to sleep. Because he So he's listening to Sayori talk to Monika. Sayori tells Monika that food is the way to go. Get people attention by bringing food. So this is what she says. All right, and then so he's acknowledging something about Sayori. All right. Cupcakes it is. All right. I find myself smiling in the end. Okay, so MC's just sleeping and saying, huh? Oh, okay. Ooh-wah. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
Ehehe. It's what I do best.
Ooh, that's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Huh?
Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on.
At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips on the side of her hair, trying to straighten it out. You nearly need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would.
Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh?
That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you look, it'll change your mind. Okay, then we got the CG coming here. Alright, ahehe, this is so funny. Okay, so we just have the CG. The CG is actually very nice. Can I take a screenshot? F3. What was the key to do it on Steam? F9, F13. Wait, that's not a thing. F11. Wait, that's full screen. Never mind. I don't know. Wait, I think if you type just Monika, it takes a screenshot. Or wait, that was the old game. I'm so. Oh my gosh. Just Monika. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna protrude forward. So this is just nice chit chat between MC and Sayori. I'm just skipping through it because I don't want to bore the people who know the game stuff.
That's so much better.
Sayori, oh, basically he buttoned up her blazer and she unbuttoned it.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that?
And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez!
Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monika suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share all the poems we wrote now?
Yay!
MC, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori's chose dropped away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Yay! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poem. Sayori's is on Monika's pristine handwriting. Okay. Alright, guys, we're gonna go in order. Sayori to Monika. And then we'll go do the other routes quickly, and then we will go do side stories. Alright. Sayori first. She's my good friend. Okay. So, basically we got ... Oh my goodness, this is so good, MC.
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why.
Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha. Okay, we're just going. So they're just talking about the poem. Sorry for skipping for the people who don't want me to skip. I just don't want anyone to be bored. So she feels her feelings. She hugs the paper.
Really happy you just wrote one. It kind of reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but this doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, MC. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here. That'll be thanking you. Okay. Now you read my poem too. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
I like her poem. It's so look at the music. Alright. Dear Sunshine. I'll read it. Alright.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Continue. Alright. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. So we got the poem. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue a little bit. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to Natsuki now. My voice isn't ready for this. Alright, Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Alright.
Ah! Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it put more weight into the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Yuri. This one's gonna be sophisticated. Alright. Okay, a minute pat.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
Okay.
This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's fine, I didn't really notice what you're saying. Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable things are that they make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and then form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Okay, so her demeanor changes, her stammering is gone. So she's talking about the writing techniques and everything. Alright. Natsuki can be a bit biased. Wow, biased how?
Well, never mind. Haha. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Yeah, you shouldn't. Haha.
I'm sorry. Okay, so oh my gosh, not Yuri is. Okay. Alright. Yuri's poem. Right.
Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath me.
Sorry. Okay.
Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
Okay. Then I think MC just doesn't understand the thing. So yeah. So MC talks about something easy to digest, and then MC's like, "Oh, are you into ghost theory?" And she's like, "It's not about ghosts. It's about I don't know. She talks about the poem, basically." Okay, so she talks about it, and then she's like, "Yeah, you're a new writer. You should pick up on things." Okay, Monika. I can't do a Monika voice, so it's gonna be a little weird.
Hi, MC. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, then tell us.
Monika's listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Of course, I'll be afraid to put things up. And then MC's like,
anyway, want to share your poem with me?
it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ah! Don't worry, MC. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that kind of vibe, I get that kind of vibe when reading your poem, so she's just talking about Sayori. Alright. Yeah, so I love to see you think new things. Alright. So, yeah, anyway, do you want to read my poem? Okay, Monika's poem. Monika's poem. Okay, hole in wall. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. Noisy neighbor and angry boyfriends. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think?
It's very free-form. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular. A lot of them performed out loud and pretty powerful. So they're talking about the free-form. Monika had an epiphany that's been influencing her poems, and she's giving him writing advice. Just let your pen write stuff. Don't get stuck. Just let the pen write. Alright. So that's everyone who's a little more simple. Okay. So Natsuki and Yuri are gonna fight. Alright. Okay, alright, okay, we're gonna fight.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And MC did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless I of course come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Oh, also, for the person in the chat, ToadetClouds14, I did see the computer feature, if that's what you're referring to. We're gonna go back there to look at the side stories, but I just have to write poems first, so it works. Thank you.
And the MC liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Alright, it's fight time.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress the new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that MC appreciates my advice much more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as MC started showing up. Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
MC, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, MC! Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meanings for the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, MC?
Alright.
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Okay, so, to to explain this. Alright, we're choosing. Oh. Okay, so when we go to everyone's routes, because basically we're doing the 3 separate routes, we're going to be just doing it with, okay, right now we're on Sayori's route, then we're going to Natsuki and Yuri. We're just going to go back and like do all of them so that we can get the side story. Natsuki. So decided to choose Yuri. Yuri. Haha. But Yuri's expensive, so defendless, I can't bring myself to anything. Okay. Sayori. Ooh. Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? MC.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop!
Haha. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting?
Because,
Well,
also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that.
and Yuri's the same size as they always were. Okay.
Big and beautiful.
Okay. ... Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression. So this is why Sayori's vice president. Okay, we're gonna skip through this part. But Monika says that she's very confident, but she's not good at with people things. But Sayori is, and Sayori can break up fights and everything. So that's why she's vice president. All right, that's the part. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
MC, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome, awesome. In that case, we'll do the same tomorrow. Make sure you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. Then you okay, ready to walk home? Okay, they're walking home. So we finished Sayori. Now we gotta go back. Sayori about what happened earlier, you know. Okay, so they're just talking. Okay, I'm sorry. They're talking and everything. Chit chat. So he pats Sayori and alright, yeah, let's do this. Alright. So alright, what we're gonna do, save. We're gonna save this here. Return and load. We're gonna go back here. Loading will lose unsaved progress. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna go back and do Natsuki now. So this should be easy, because okay, no, this isn't that easy. Bubbles. Okay, bubbles, fluffy, hop, spinning, kawaii, marshmallow, mouse, pink, bunny, kitty, sugar. It's so easy to get Natsuki. Pout. Who's lucky? Oh, Sayori's lucky. How is Sayori? We're not gonna question it. Rainbow? Oh, Sayori's rainbow. Oops. Dance. Oh, wait. Oops. Milk. Doki Doki. And then lollipop. And then let's get poof. Alright, Natsuki time. I think now we should have the option to skip. Alright, we're gonna skip. Okay, we're skipping through this again.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books stacked books in boxes across the shelf.
Manga. You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway?
I heard you bringing it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a little case of mangas on the shelf.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, so she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one of the missing books is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's in mine. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, MC. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulled out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm, pulls me out of the closet. Okay, you pass me on the ground. Wouldn't chairs make more comfortable? I take away. Chairs wouldn't work. We can read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms, and then from the book, it's only a few seconds enough to you. And she's close to reading the additional tape. Okay. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes.
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened, so I can talk at the same time. It just looks like I have a bunch of friends in high school, typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of the these since it's being entertained. Nice as they're going to be plot. Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy it.
I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where there's obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. Well, that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts.
Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What is that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a gift, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well, yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. Guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, it's one of the better ones. Not to mention she's good at it, so who would judge? Aw, she looks cute in this CG. Okay, Dr. Thought. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters. Are you sure this isn't boring?
It's not. Well, I'm fine with that.
It's just fun sharing something you like with someone else. So, it's just, yeah, they're just reading. Oh, that's cute.
Well, I wouldn't really know. You're not rugged in? Jeez. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them all being like, ugh, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Oh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know if my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
It paid off in the end. Podcast solves any of your problems. So, she's talking. I forgot that happens. Wait, what's the character's name? Minori. What is this? Oh, wow, they changed, like, okay, that's new. Changed the text thing a little.
I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with assignment, is a stark or bossy tone. Okay, so yeah, she's just okay. Everyone, huh? Are you all ready with today's poem?
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time.
Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily sizes herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monika just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
huh? Is it really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't put in plan on using my spare time to read this. It won't take forever. Okay. So, okay, skip. We've already seen this. Alright. Alright, Sayori. Sayori for a good friend after all. So I don't know if I've seen this already. Yeah, it's not giving me the options to pick. This is a good poem. Are you sure it's your first time? So this time is Sayori's reaction to the Natsuki poem. Kind of guy would be writing poems. I guess you're right, but that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do a series so you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just happy you wrote one. Oh, okay. Yeah, skip. Yeah, this is just scene text. Okay, Natsuki. I don't think we've seen any of this text, so.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ugh.
Just what I had in mind writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable. Like Monika said.
Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me dumb poem and you go, ha, well, it's not that great. Let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Ugh. You just don't understand anything, do you?
I already told you don't have to go announcing into the world like you're self-important. Pretty sure you actually never said that. You just knew you must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still showing yours right. Okay, so Natsuki's poem. Yeah, and then we skipped through this. I think Yuri's text is all the same, so. Yeah. I've already seen this, so. Monika is also, I don't know, Monika might be the same. Hi, MC. Okay, wait. Here.
I like it, MC. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes you think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Huh. If you say so.
Yep.
There are a lot of good poems or stories out there that are no more than first few words, could be funny and endearing or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're only written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that apply to anyone. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They're easy to write, super challenging to get to the meaning to. Take a while before I become comfortable.
Alright, skipping the rest because we've already seen this. Alright. Oh, they're fighting. Oh. Okay, Natsuki this time.
Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that
I actually made an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings to the few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Ugh.
Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, MC. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath. Natsuki lifts around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Natsuki has a hard time. Sayori and Monika look away.
Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looked away, avoiding eye contact with her.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori.
I'll go make some tea. Huh?
I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. And now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems. I hope it was more fun for everyone, especially you, MC. And to be honest, it's a nice change of the lazing around. And so joining the club was responsible for... No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So so I'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room. So okay.
I disagree, Monika.
Huh? About what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course.
Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing, but in the end, I guess it's being worth it so far. Okay. So I've seen this text. I'm gonna skip, and we're gonna write Yuri's poem. Okay. Load. Here. Wait, I feel like was I supposed to save the Natsuki thing? Oh my gosh, was I supposed to save it again? No, we're not doing it again. We're not doing it again. Okay. Yuri. Sadness. Oh, oop. Huh. Haha. Okay, Starscape or meager, unrestrained, atone, unending. Oh wait, romance to Sayori. Oops. Melancholy, contamination, judgment, graveyard, essence. Okay. Beauty. Oh, oops. Swimsuit. Oh. Okay. Hi again, MC. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Alright, we're here. Thanks for keeping your promise. Oh wait, I'm just gonna skip the text that I can. Okay, I'm really curious to talk to Yuri, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her. Looks like the book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ugh. Okay, I think she knows me looking at her. She speaks in other grams. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm out of this. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and I probably would have noticed. So, she's just reading. She's reading the book. Yuri, it's not that Yuri is just like, she's cool. She's nice. Alright. Yuri giggles. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No. Okay. Yuri's into those things. Okay? It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive, or letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. So basically, I think they just start reading. Oh my gosh, my mouse. Alright. There's nothing I don't want to. Alright, we open the book. So, Yuri's in the corner. Sorry, Yuri, really apologize a lot. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work. I suppose so. Alright. I guess that makes it sort of difficult to turn a page here. Okay, we got the CG. I'll give you guys a second to look at it if you haven't already seen it. But we got the CG, the book, the red cover. We got Yuri. She looks very pretty. Like, even if she isn't she isn't my favorite, but I still do like her. She's very beautiful. I'm like, I don't know. I just like the CG a lot. It makes me, I don't know, it doesn't make me happy, but it just makes me like, I don't know, it is very nice, very nice. Alright. My right arm. Okay, we're holding it like this. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. Are you ready? So turn the page. Alright. Keep going? That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. So they just finished the chapter in silence. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Okay, Yuri remains silent, but MC, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone! Ah!
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking forward to this.
It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight, or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after I pick some of it. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish your chapters. Okay. By the way, do you remember to write a poem? Alright, we're just gonna skip the parts we've already seen. Sayori, I think we've already seen this. Skip. I'm sorry for skipping a lot. If you guys haven't, weren't here for the first part of the stream or anything, but it's okay. Oh wait, Natsuki, okay, we gotta get Natsuki's reaction to the Yuri poem.
MC, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What?
Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'd probably think it's stupid.
We got Eagles Can Fly. Alright, Eagles Can Fly poem. Continue. Okay, then we can skip this. Okay, Yuri. Yuri's gonna be happy with this poem now.
Exceptional. Did I say that out loud? It's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry.
Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time.
Huh? Well, I know that. I just meant, Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through it myself, I sort of like to...
Okay, you're just gonna skip this part?
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, MC.
Me too. Alright, Monika, I think it's gonna be the same. So, just skip through. Skip. Great job, MC. I was going ooh in my head. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that.
You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot too. It could take a while before I'm comfortable doing this. That's okay. Oh wait, yeah. We're gonna skip the rest here. So they're fighting. Alright. Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri. Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Yeah, no, what do you think of this? She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk within my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
That morning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look her toss the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands when she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sits in an adjacent chair. Ugh, everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you.
Thanks, MC. You're too kind.
I think we have a part of this collective now too. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Bye.
Alright. Okay, everyone. Alright. I'm going home. Alright, I'm gonna save this just because I don't want it to, Alright, return. Alright, guys. This is time! It's time to look and see if we got any side stories today. So, we're gonna go settings, exit DDLC. Okay, this is my desk. We got a side story! Okay, let's look at the pictures we got. Oh, look! A new picture. We got poems. Alright, we got the poems. We got CGs. Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it saved backgrounds. We got some Oh, there's new backgrounds? Sketches. Oh, that's adorable! A concept sketch short by Kagefumi. Oh, such a Sayori's initial character design. Aw. Oh, that's so cute. And then the Halloween thing. Oh, is the live stream staying up once you finished? Yes, the live stream is staying up. You can come. It might be a little embarrassing, but yeah, it's fine. The live stream will be staying up. And then, oh my gosh, but I'm going to change my wallpaper to the Valentine's Day art so I'm not biased. Okay, we're going to do a side story. Okay, back. Oh, it's cute. Oh, Sayori is just cut off. It's alright, it's alright. Alright, music? Any new music? Okay, we got Poem Panic, Deja Vu. Alright, playlist? Well, I can make a playlist. Wow. Settings. Okay, mail? No mail? No one wants to talk to me. I'm not. Side stories. Ooh! Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Oh my gosh, this is awesome! Alright. Trust, understanding, and respect. Okay, guys. I can't do a poll or anything. I don't think I can, but I'm going to be anyone. What do you guys want? You want trust, understanding, or respect? You guys pick which side story you want, and then I don't know, whatever I see in the chat, I'll do. So I think for part 2 we have to write the second poem. So I think what I'll do, I think we'll just start with the whatever one. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Whatever one works. So, stream delay. Okay, trust. The first person of sorry to Zaire, but trust came first. All right. Okay, trust. People want trust. Okay. Trust is winning. So, we'll do trust part 1. We'll see how that goes. Begin this side story. Yes, we're going to do the side story, and if we have enough time, we'll do part 2. Oh, this is awesome. I'm so happy. New music. What is this called? Oh, this is so cool. It's like fading. New background. Bake sale, music club, soccer tryouts. Oh, this is great. Club room. Yo, this is so cool. Oh, this is, wait, what music is this? Does it say?
Oh, this is great. Okay. All right, we're gonna we're gonna put our full heart into this.
Okay, everyone. Literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh, I missed a debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club?
I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in.
I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monika is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong?
Monika glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their own club interest.
I just can't rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision?
Monika rests her head on the desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up on her.
It's so quiet and the noise of air conditioner is so soothing.
Oh, Monika's falling asleep. Oh, I love this so much. All right.
Hello?
Oh.
Sayori.
Oh! New thing. All right. Suddenly, a voice causes Monika to snap awake. Let's see. Oh my god, this is... Listen to the music! Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Let me see. Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this. Is this the napping club?
Oh my gosh. Recognizable.
No, this is...
Monika pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the literature club.
This is the literature club. Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a sec.
I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that.
Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Oh.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Listen to the music. This is literally so great. Alright. This is so great. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Alright. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everyone? Oh, this is... Yo! Listen to the music. It's like a remix of a Hayu Sayori. Yo. Alright. Where is everybody?
Well, about that,
This is everybody.
really? Just you?
But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president.
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry.
What was your name?
Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monika tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? It's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monika, by the way. Monika? That's such a cool name.
No, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I did say it didn't work. Monika glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name's already written on it.
So, what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that. Cool.
And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it.
Hey, do you like hugs?
I guess so? Sayori suddenly pulls Monika into a friendly hug, then let's go.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides,
Sayori whispers loudly.
hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Huh, hug energy. Monika laughs.
Although Sayori is very different from her, Monika feels her spirit lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. Please say it's not over. Oh my gosh.
A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monika and Sayori to reconvene? What? Reconvene. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright. Finds yourself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm here.
It's okay. Welcome back.
And
Sayori spins over to Monika and deposits the sheet onto Monika's desk. Oh, what's this?
what is this?
She wrote a poem. Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna cry. This is so cool. She has a new poem. Okay, take my hand.
Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland.
Yo, this is adorable. Her voice is, oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm so happy. This is so cool. I waited like 3 years for this. Like, actually, wait, it's been 4 years. Oh my gosh. Hey, this is really good.
You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper.
Huh?
I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed.
Monika flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members.
Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm not sure I'm near anywhere as good as you are.
Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry.
I've never written anything yet I was happy with.
Like, I always read it again after a week, and after I read it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that.
Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there.
I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah! I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right?
Yeah. I think that's helping me find a more cohesive vision for the club.
So I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it kind of feels like I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that.
Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together?
My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster.
Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list.
Make cupcakes. I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this.
I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come to the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers?
I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kind of people, you know?
Wrong kind?
People would just come for the cupcakes and then leave.
Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But, you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list, hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like, going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch, and we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun?
Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I definitely like to start doing that.
I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell the people when handing them out? I don't want to be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people.
What if you told them about the club activities and stuff?
What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club?
Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club.
What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
Okay, what if I said that like we do group reading and discuss it together?
I would probably nap through that.
That's you, Sayori.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. You need to catch their interest, you know?
Ugh, this sucks. Why is it so hard?
Monika, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said in the poem later. Gives you the chance to express yourself.
Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends.
I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate.
Yeah. How do we get that across to people?
We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us.
Okay, that's kind of...
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh! What is it? I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me.
Rushed? But what? Never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then?
I'll forget if I don't do it now.
Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it'll only take a second.
Sayori dashes out the room, leaving Monika momentarily alone. Monika sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No, write your heart. No, write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame.
Monika!
You startled me.
Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Reading a book.
Let's hurry and recruit her.
Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework?
I could tell she was really into it.
Well, I guess we could take a look. Monika grabs one of her flyers and stands up from the desk. And the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way.
This way.
You don't have to. Sayori leaves Monika over to a particular classroom and lowers her voice to a whisper.
See and hear.
Monika peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president, and I would probably scare her away.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monika takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom.
That was fast.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from the book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out.
That's kind of cute.
But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room. Okay, that's definitely Yuri. Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monika still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monika and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, with Monika coming up with ideas for her own, the two end in a better spot from when they began. Well, I would say, Siki, today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yeah! I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members.
Hey, what's this? Sayori peers with the sheet of paper Monika was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart.
That's so cute!
I thought it was a little overdramatic. But Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment.
You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What? What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but...
Would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But
but I think in the end, it helps me try the hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that. The vision.
What's the vision?
It's... Monika pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monika trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against a piece of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is make the club that you need the most out of anyone.
Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course.
But I'm here to help you. Monika returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. It's time to go home? You tell me. You're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too!
Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go ahead. I need a few more minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some alone time.
In that case,
Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monika.
good luck!
Monika smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. New OST? Yeah. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but decides it was probably something she needed right now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club of passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to a real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Monika suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monika opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. More Sayori poems! Oh, I'm going to die. I'm not going to die, but I'm so happy. This is so cool. Sayori poems make me so happy. Okay. Become the flower.
Feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day, I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, 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 every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die. And you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that's why I've decided I must become the flower.
What the? Wait, Sayori? That's it! That's part 1? Yo, that was actually super cool. But hey, wait, do I unlock part 2? Oh, okay, I unlocked part 2 without having to write any poems. Alright. Okay, no mail. Alright, no mail. Let's look at the music we unlocked. So we got Dusk, Peachy Pie, My Song, Your Note. New OSTs? Alright, and I can make playlists too. That's so cool, man. Pictures. Oh, I unlocked new Sayori and new Monika. Finish the side story chest 1. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I'm gonna start a little debate here. The Sayori sprite, the new one, it just like... Look, the first one is this, right? This is the first Sayori sprite. Here. The new one, they just like, I don't know. I feel change. I feel the change. It's like her hair. They rotated it in a way. But that's so cool, man. And then Monika, she looks very pretty. And then let's see, what else do we get? Dear Sayori's first poem, Take My Hand, Become the Flower. Aww. Eagles and Fly, Ghost Under Light. So I get new poems, guys. That's cool. Alright, let's see what else we have.
Secrets? Ooh, secrets! Ooh! Backgrounds, we got softly lit by the morning sun. Wow. And then, okay. And with sketches, we still have the same photos. Okay, that's the same. I want to get all these photos, man. Does it say how to unlock it? Or, no, it does not say how to unlock it. Alright. Let's see. No, nothing new. I want to change my new wallpaper to. It's so adorable, man. She's like, the sprites, the art, everything. It's just so beautiful. Okay, all right. We're gonna do part two today. And then we're probably gonna end stream after part two. But hey, this has been very cool. I love this side story. I might get more poems. So, all right. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monika should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety from reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask her of her own feelings. So much for this stupid vision. Sayori enters the clubroom with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monika, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monika? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monika shakes her head. Oh, I was a friend. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monika stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monika massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monika to pry, it's also painful for Monika to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah, Monika takes a deep breath. Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something?
Promise you what?
Monika pauses to collect her thoughts. This is Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you for when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monika returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You just kind of need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can start by just writing your feelings and see what kind of things you can make it. And see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad when you go from one end to the other.
It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like that's the only way, but it's a really good way not to get stuck at the beginning. I understand.
Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds I forget about what's actually important. Monika pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monika scribbles out "you idiot" after she writes it down.
No, keep it.
What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot?
Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monika rewrites "you idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote that... It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and I did the exact thing. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monika continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monika's sheet of paper begins to live fairly lively, peppered with all her random thoughts. Phew. Monika looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying, and it makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Yeah, let's do it.
Monika and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Another day passes. As usual, Monika is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monika and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to the one girl reading the other day. So much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly on the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart! Surely, common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monika and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meetings when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? Literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monika's shoulders only become heavier. The debate club was debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monika was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself, for real. Monika pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects from the tip of her pen. Monika lifts her pen and stares with a little blush. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. She does, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monika's canvas. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monika presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on her paper. Come on, Monika. Just move your hand. Monika writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Dang. Alright. Oh, and also the people in the chat, I am ace-wording. Yes. Thank you to the people making that wonderful word. Ace word, answer, whatever you want to say. Monika slides the paper away from her and puts her head down at the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here! Hi. Monika hears Sayori approach her desk and stop for a second, probably reading a piece of paper. Then she sits down on the adjacent desk. Bad day? Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes a piece of paper from Monika's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monika with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monika takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Oh my gosh, no. I'm so sad. Aww. What happened with Monika's thing, though? No, it's okay. Man, oh my gosh, this is shocking, like, in a way. Sayori, this is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you, more than I'm scared. Those words, Monika stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monika's own futile but genuine efforts to actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monika waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So, I never tell anyone about these kind of thoughts I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monika wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Monika feels a tightening sensation in her heart, a feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so small. Sorry. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monika steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. Oh! Look at this! Yo, this new CG is sick. There's a little hole in the curtain, too. Oh my gosh. It makes me happy. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder. Through their contact, Monika can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realizes that all of the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never dared want to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything. It just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monika becomes determined to keep her on. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of comfort, but she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she could do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would do. You have so much value. To me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what brought you here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. That's what make you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. Two exchange smiles. I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah, well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired. And hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monika smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two to turn their heads. The door opens halfway and stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Uh-oh. No! Why'd it cut off? Oh, I feel like it was Yuri. Man. Oh, it cut off. But let's look at the new music we got. Your Sunshine. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't even know. Peachy Pie? Oh, these are cool. Man, I can't believe it cut off like that. But let's look at the pictures. The artwork for everyone is literally so pretty. Like old and new. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at the new poem. Oh, CG's. A scene from the side story Trust. Aw. Okay. This concept sketch, like, it's just so cool. Sayori. Okay, that's it. Only got one. When am I gonna get mail? I want people to send me stuff. So, the side stories, we finished Trust. So, to get all 6 stories. Alright. So, respect. So, we got Trust, Understanding, and Respect. Alright. Side story. So, let's see. I'm gonna go in order. We're gonna do Understanding Part 1. And then we're gonna cut it off at Understanding Part 1. That way, we'll do half of the side stories today, and then I'll probably stream again tomorrow so that the rest of stories will be done. And also, I'll be uploading later today. I'll upload the side stories. I'll upload Trust. I'll voice it. I'll upload it. I'll do whatever. I'll upload Trust for the people who were in the stream and everything. But I'll have it uploaded hopefully by tonight.
And yeah, but thank you guys. And the stream isn't ending. The stream isn't ending. We're gonna keep going. So yeah. The club meeting is suddenly. Oh wait, this is a continuation. That's great. Okay, so this is the continuation, guys. The club meeting is suddenly uninterrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monika and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Oh, Yuri. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She's very conspicuously mouths Monika.
It's her! It's the girl!
It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monika leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club, by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her assignment.
It's happening! Oh my gosh!
Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monika, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club. Even though it's just us so far, but what's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori, and this is Monika. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Like books? Yuri looks at Monika. Fantasy's cool. Yeah, have you heard of Annabelle de Bont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks of joy. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monika stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways as Sayori silently asking for help. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go grab them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heaviness of the book that Yuri set down at the desk. True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the classroom in a flash, leaving Monika and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have, no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff I read when I was a kid. That's probably a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are in different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it seem kind of like that? Monika, don't you think she should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. She taps her finger against the daintily chunky book Yuri left sitting at the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which combined with her short time gone indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book brought for her is just about as evil inside to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good. Keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think if we're going to be reading together, then I'd like that. From across the room, Monika smiles and nods
actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales with relief. I always seem to interpret things at the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I really have a hard time meeting a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time.
Aw, that makes me so happy.
I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly at herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that.
What kinds of other things are you into?
Like genres?
I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature.
Oh, just things that you would think are dumb. Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face.
How about I'll tell you something I'm into, and then you can tell me more about something you're into.
I suppose that would be okay.
Okay, well, I'm pretty into, like, crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off until last minute. So, yeah, that's something kind of silly I'm into.
You sound quite creative.
Not that much, it's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff.
So I have to share something I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature.
I love nature. Monika, I'm going to start a nature club.
No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now.
Am not.
Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as the vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me.
Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going out into the woods or to the park, just places where you can walk and sit and not have any other people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while.
When do you like to do that?
It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do if you don't let it slip through your fingers. Three continue their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monika chiming in every then and will. Monika had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult to not join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two girls going to be starting that book at the next club meeting?
That's the plan.
I'm so excited. Sayori beams, Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monika with a gentle smile.
Bye!
As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monika are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver.
I didn't do anything. I just talked.
Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting?
I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best.
I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Ooh. Oh. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room.
It's club time again! Monika went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay?
Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri's talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books, and how you had to stop me so you could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and I forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so...
Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong.
I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still. I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it.
Huh? Why?
Because I know that you were just humouring me. In retrospect, it's rather
like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try to entice me. That's not what I was doing.
A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them.
Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monika and I have just been working on the recruitment stuff mostly. So, it just sounded like something fun we could do together, reading your books. You know, like as a club activity. That would be okay, right?
Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this.
You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here.
Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book.
Dusk Bell, Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now.
Oh, right, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few pages.
Wait, how come we need paper?
Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes. Like maps, timelines, family trees, or just
Notes? Yes, that's an effective strategy.
Exactly. I'm sure it would be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, he decides to put that it's probably for the best that he did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. Accessible as possible.
I trust you. You're like super smart.
Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile under the light bless. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the few days I've been here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart, especially you.
No.
Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started?
Okay.
After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way that's such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards.
How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do.
What kind of writing?
Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are just like putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work.
Oh, you're into poetry? I think there's an appendix that includes some kind of kingdom for his works, like poetry and folk songs.
No way!
Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can just get started reading now if you're ready.
Okay, but I can't read very fast.
Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in.
I see.
Yuri is patient into her nose. Hey, that's for the book.
I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times.
Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents.
Okay, chapter 1.
Yuri becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again.
What does vindicated mean?
Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent.
It's okay to ask questions, right?
Of course. Sayori turns the page.
Are these footnotes?
A lot of dialogue here is cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions had been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. Tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sayori
Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them so often and even adding value to them. But her reduction questions come not from her getting used to the reading, but rather in her fearing I should come across stupid.
At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really, really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see the way that you do. The relaxation in Yuri expression fade. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you.
Yuri leaves.
You weren't making me. Sayori is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monika trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Ugh, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Oh no, it's the end. Oh, I feel so bad for Sayori. Aww.
Oh, okay. So we unlocked part 2, right? Yeah. All right. Let's see what pictures we unlocked the music. All right. Lavender Mist. Can't tell what we unlocked. Playlist? Can I make a playlist? Wait. Guys, we're gonna make a actually, wait. First, let's look at the images we got. Pictures. We unlocked Yuri. And then let me see. Is there anything else we unlocked? Not yet. It's okay. So, let's see. This is so sad, though. Like, just in general, the Sayori. Oh, I feel bad for her. Man. All right. See. This is the basic. This is the base background. This is. Let me see. What should I make my computer background? I think I'll stick with the Valentine's Day one. So we didn't get any new poems in that one. Oh wait, this is already my wallpaper. Oops. Okay. So let's see. Music. All right, we're gonna try to make a playlist. So what comes first? I'm gonna make a Sayori playlist first. Ohio Sayori. What did that do?
Oh, cool.
Dreams of Love and Literature is very good. These are just my favorites. Let's see. What seems like the Sayori songs here? Hug Energy, definitely. Candy, Dear Sunshine. Oh, this is new. Wait, no, it's not. I don't know. Candy Hearts. I think this is the default one. Dusk. Lavender Mist. Peachy Pie. I don't even know. But this is cool. Can I play the playlist? What is this? What does this do? Huh? I don't know. But this is so cool. I could it's like a whole computer now. Files? I want to look at the files. This reminds me of the characters. Name. Oh, can I open it? Oh, oops. Terminal. Alright, backup. Reset. I'm not gonna click reset. Let's see. What is this? So this is like, the brand is like Metaverse.
Mail? Why? What? How do you get sent mail? That's my thing. It has to be there for a reason.
Oh, okay. Oh, DDLC. Ooh, I clicked DDLC on accident. Oh. anyways.
So I think that. Okay, so I think that is going to be approaching the end of the stream today. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow around the same time. So it's 7 o'clock in my time, and I have to do something still. But I will be streaming tomorrow. I will stream this tomorrow at what time did I start streaming today? I think 5. So I'll do it at maybe 4 EST. I don't know how that translates into the other times, but let's see. All right, so we got DDLC going. So this was super fun. I'm not much of a streamer. I don't know if I should stay here or go to Twitch. I'm not much of a streamer either way. But this has been so much fun. It's 2.5 hours we've been at, and I'm just gonna copy and paste my Discord link. If you want to join the Discord, go ahead, join if you'd like. That's very cool. I'd love to talk to you guys. This was fun, and I will be posting. Yeah, so the stream will be starting at 3 o'clock. If anything happens, I will let the people in my Discord know. I will update you all, and tonight I will be aiming to post a video of Trust with the voice acting I did. I'm not the best voice actor, but I will try my best, and I'll post the video later today. I am an EST, so just make sure you know that it might not be it might be 3 o'clock in your time zone. It might just be my time zone. So make sure that if you are interested in, coming and seeing the rest of the side stories, that you come. And if you miss the stream, don't worry. I will be, whatever side stories we do in that day, I'll be trying to post the full footage of it with my one-sided voice acting too. But yeah. So thank you so much for being a part of my stream. This is my first stream. It's going very well, and just thank you for sticking out here to the end. And I'm very happy to be able to interact with you people, my wonderful subscribers, a little bit more. And thank you for everything. And I will see you tomorrow. And bye. I'll be uploading later today. And thank you all for everything. So let me see. Here, we're gonna change the text. I'm gonna do this live. Change the text to thanks for coming, in Sayori's poem font. Thanks for coming. Thank you to all of you for coming here. Thank you. This is my first stream ever. Sorry if it was a little bit stuttery and everything, but this was a lot of fun. I'll definitely be streaming again, and thank you. I had a lot of fun today. But bye everyone.